Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Rafan Walbaju and I am from the Department of Base Chemistry and my ID is 007. So this is the course of fifth of Python, and it is all related about to data visualization with Matplotlib. So let's have a look on the content. It involves introduction to Matplotlib and plotting time series, statistical visualization of data, and at the last sharing and saving data. So introduction to Matplotlib. So first of all, the Matplotlib package is imported for the operation to operate. So we use import matplotlib.pyplot as plt. So we will create a graph of using figure ax is equals to plot dot subplot. It will create a plot uh, with empty values have with empty x and y values. So after showing the plot, we will see such a type of plot. So customizing data appearances. So we can customize our previous empty plot using different syntax and recipes. So in order to plot Seattle data, setting data appearancing, we use ax.plot Seattle weather according monthly and Seattle weather. Color of the plot will be below, indicated by B. Marker of the plot. These are the points. It will be dot points or V points. And for Seattle weather, it is marked as small letter O, that are the dot points, and the line style can be a dotted line or compact line, etc. So the y variable and other variable that is the Austin weather. So x dot plot Austin weather, monthly Austin weather. Color will be red, marker will be V points, lowercase v, and line style is also dotted. After plot showing, we will have a following plot in the figure. The blue line shows the Seattle weather, and red line shows the Austin weather. So adding labels and titles. We can add labels and titles to our plot. So customizing the X label, we will use ax.set X label time months. It will show the label of x-axis as time into months. So customizing the y label, we will use ax.set y label, that is precipitation in inches. And at last, we will add the title ax.set title weather pattern in Austin and Seattle. It will show the title of the plot. After plotting, after the plot plt.show, we will have the following plot with the labels x label, y label, and title. So plotting time series, in which we will plot two variables together. So we will import matplotlib.pyplot as plt. We will initially using an empty plot having figure and x-axis using plt dot subplot. If we want to plot carbon dioxide variable on the x-axis, we will use ax.plot climate underscore change dot index, climate change carbon dioxide, and color will be blue. So if we want the temperature to continue in the x-axis and not in the y-axis, we will use twin axis ax2 is equals to ax dot twin x-axis, and it will share, and the temperature variable will share the x-axis as well. So plot the relative temperature. We will plot the relative temperature in red using ax2 dot plot climate change dot index, climate change relative temperature, and color will be red. After showing the plot, we will have the following plot graph in which That vertical axis on the right shows the temperature variations, and vertical variables on the left will show the carbon dioxide variable, and this will show the time range for the variation of carbon dioxide according to temperature. So statistical visualization. Bar chart. Bar chart visualize data that is organized according to categories as series of bars, where the height of each bar represents the values of data in this category. So again, we will use the figure ax equal to pls dot subplots to have an empty plot. We will uh, plot a bar using ax dot bar medals index and medals gold. These are the gold medals. Set the we will set the x uh, we will set the x ticks label dot using ax dot set x ticks labels medals dot index and rotation is equals to 90 degree. Now we will set the y axis using ax dot set y label number of medals. So after showing the plot, we will have the following plot. Following bar chart in which the number of medals are on the vertical axis and the medals on the medals of the countries on the x-axis. So creating a histogram. Histogram shows the full distribution of a variable. Again, we will import simply a figure plot having x and y axis. We will add ax dot hist uh, man's drawing weight. It will plot the histogram of man's height. And if we want to compare the men's height, men's gymnastic weight, we will plot another histogram that ax dot hist men's gymnastic and weight. We will label the x-axis with the using ax dot set x labels weight in kilograms and y label dot set y label number of observations. After showing the plot, we will have the following observations of the men's with the gymnastic weight and men's rowing with their weight. So we can compare the data using the histogram plots. So creating box plot. Box plot provide additional information about the distribution of the data that they represent. They tell us what the median of the distribution is, what the inner quartile range is, and also what the expected range of approximately 90% of the data should be. So in order to plot the box plots, we simply use ax dot box plot, men's rowing height, men's gymnastic height. We will label the x-axis with rowing and gymnastic, and label the y-axis with the height in centimeters. So the box plot after plt dot show is shown in the figure, having the having the men's rowing height uh, right here and having the men's gymnastic height right here. So the red line shows that indicates the median height of the men's, and the corners of the plot gives the range of the interquartile range, etc. So creating a scatter plot, scatter or a bivariate visualization technique. They plot each record in the data as a point. The location of each point is determined by the value of two variables. The first variable determines the distance along the x-axis, and the second variable determines the height along the y-axis. Simply, we use ax dot scatter to plot the scatter plot of climate change of carbon dioxide and climate change according to relative temperature. We will set x labels carbon dioxide in ppm, and we will set the y label with the relative temperature C. After showing the plot, the scatter plot will be plotted. So saving a file, we can save a file using figure.savefig and we're giving the name to the file. We can also set resolution to the file after saving the figure. we will use the resolution TPI equals to 300, and it is the file type is of PNG. So in this way we can save a file and sort the resolution as well. So this is the statement of accomplishment. I have uh, I have given on completing the introduction to data visualization with Matplotlib. So thank you. That's all from my side.